The time now is 11 o'clock on this Monday night, July 14th, 2014 on a Monday evening. It's time now for the What a Magician PJ Wiggins, the late night report. Monday night, July 14th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Our current conditions at 11 o'clock in Norton, Massachusetts. 74 degrees on temperature with rainy skies in the horizon and in the air with a wind speed southwest about 6 miles per hour. Humidity 92%. Dew point about 32 degrees. Barometer 90 inches and visibility about 6 miles and still 1,100 feet. Here.
Here's number 2.
And we had a flash flood warning for Middlesex and New Haven County until 10:30 p.m. That's expired, but we are still under a flash flood watch for Wednesday afternoon here. In the Boston Logan Airport, temperature 72 degrees with a dew point about 71 and then wind speed south about 8 miles per hour. And we had an average low in Boston at about 66 and average high 82 degrees. And check out this. Hooks in New Hampshire, 90 degrees. And Pepperell, Massachusetts, 90 degrees. So, the higher the heat and the higher the dew point is, the more risk for severe weather here. And we got Worcester at 71, Providence at 73, and Plymouth at 73 degrees. And when you get dew point around the 70s and you get high at 70 degrees, the air is unstable and we have the environment for severe weather with some thunderstorms, hail, and a few tornadoes. Temperatures around the country. We got 70 at Chicago O'Hare, 66 in Kansas City, 71 in Buffalo, Little Rock, Arkansas, 74 degrees, 80 degrees in Atlanta, 81 in Orleans, Miami 82, Austin, Texas at 86, Bismarck, North Dakota at 65 degrees, Phoenix, Arizona at 93 degrees, Sacramento, California at 90 degrees, and Portland, Oregon at 83 degrees. There. And here is my menu for tomorrow in the weather department. Thunderstorms continue throughout Wednesday, and the best chance for some severe weather will be central and western Massachusetts and Connecticut up in Vermont and New Hampshire. Tropical downpours, temperature winds and hail, and a weak tornado is possible. And rainfall between 1.5 to 3 inches, and the heaviest will be for western and central Massachusetts. Alright, let's take a look at our forecast and go like this. Overnight, while you're sleeping in Northern Islands tonight, rain with a few rumbles of thunder, low about 70 degrees, and winds to the southwest about 5 to 10 miles per hour. For Tuesday, scattered thunderstorms and humid, and the best chance for severe weather will be western and central Massachusetts otherwise. Cloudy skies and still humid, high about 80, low about 70 degrees, and winds south about 10 to 20 miles per hour. For Wednesday, scattered thunderstorms in the morning become more numerous in the afternoon, high about 76, low about 70 degrees. And then Thursday, a new air mass on Thursday, as we'll have some sunny and partly skies, high about 82, low about 63 degrees. And for Friday, sunny and partly skies, high about 82, low about 59 degrees. Gators, what a phrase of the night. Humid and storm-filled 2 days. Alright, Peter Channel News time is 11:04. Time now for the Travel Magician Night Report, the Late Night Report. And rain's a factor, but moving normally as 393.95 Milan fine from 120 to New Hampshire border. 93 southbound and northbound is closed due to some construction here. The overnight road work here, so those in your area around Somerville try to experience some few delays here. Downtown connector in the Tip O'Neill Tunnel move on fine on both sides. Southeast Expressway is move on fine. 120 Needham near Great Plain Avenue is due to construction, so some road work. And 3 southbound in the Pike are looking good. And that's it for the traffic here. Alright. 11:05 is the time for the Peter Channel, and it is time now to read the lottery report here. Massachusetts midday numbers 6563. Massachusetts evening numbers 0505. Rhode Island Daily 8255. And Tri-State number pick 3 434 and pick 4 at 4053. Alright, sports time on the Peter Channel. On the Sports Roundup, John Lesterwald represented the Red Sox at the AL at the All-Star game is in Minneapolis tomorrow as he is seeking contract negotiations as it doesn't want to be a distraction to the team as the team is focused on trying to turn it around in the second half of the season, which is Friday at Fenway Park against the Kansas City Royals. And speaking of the Royals, the Kansas City Royals want Red Sox outfielder Johnny Gomes and AL manager John Farrell will be putting Derek Jeter in the batting order first, as Derek Jeter will be his last Major League All-Star game in his career. So that is a kind gesture of John Farrell to do to Derek Jeter to bat first in the AL manager the AL team in the All-Star game, even though he's a Yankee. That is a kind gesture for John Farrell to do. In the Houston Rockets in the NBA, could he be targeting the Boston Celtics Rajon Rondo for a trade, or Minnesota Timberwolves star Kevin Love? And former Boston Celtic Ray Allen will be considering hanging up his sneakers as he has considered retirement sometime in the future. Here, Ray Allen, who is 39 years old, has got a title with the Celtics in 2008 and a title with the Miami Heat in
Hernandez. We don't know what they say, but a judge says they can be used as prosecutors try to prove their murder case. Surveillance
2013 here. Okay, a little news here. In Lola, court order.
Odin Lloyd was shot and killed near Hernandez's North Attleboro home. We've also learned that Belichick and Patriots owner Robert Kraft could also be called as
to be held a scheduled demolition on an apartment building in Lowell in which 7 people were killed, and the fireworks may have been the culprit in the blaze. The cause of the Beverly fire was determined arson that was last night, and a $5,000 reward will be awarded to the person who did the arson. A U.S. State Department has not confirmed that Secretary of State John Kerry is going to Egypt to settle a dispute between the Israel and Palestine in the missile wars there. And former Plymouth police couple will be sentenced to 1 year for police brutality. And stock report here. Dow Jones Industrial is up 111.61 to close at 17,055.42. S&P up 9.53, close at 1977.10. Nasdaq 24.93 up, close at 4,440.42. Oil up a cent to 100.96, and gold up $1.60 to 1308.10. And that's going to be it for the Weather Magician and the Traffic Magician and the Sports Roundup and the news and the stocks on this Monday night, July 14, 2014. PJs, we have a good night with a good positive attitude. I'll be seeing you tomorrow morning. Good night.